Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Keep this in mind as you watch this video. And now, on with the conspiracies! Welcome back folks, let's replay Deus Ex. Last we left off, JC managed to get through Sector 2 to Sector 3, but not before Bob Page showed us the person who killed our foster parents. Perhaps he was hoping that we get so angry that we'd make a mistake and get ourselves killed, but instead he succeeded in just making us really angry, even more than we were before. He is in trouble when JC gets to him, so let's get into Sector 3 proper and see if we can get to Sector 4. The loading screen leads us to this door that won't open, and another one of these communication devices. I wonder who's going to speak to us through this one.
We can get you into Sector 3, but no further. Page is in a separate area with his own security grid.
Everett says you want me to destroy Area 51.
I intercepted his communication. JC, he is simply using you to bring the Illuminati back to power. Listen to Savage and me. There is a reactor lab with 2 antimatter reactors.
In other words, yes. You want me to blow the facility up. Why? It's just a hole in the ground.
Decades ago, the UN made Area 51 the central hub for all electronics communications. The Aquinas Protocol, originally for surveillance, has given Page unlimited abilities to censor and control all forms of media.
If we destroy the Aquinas hub, we'll take down the global network.
Exactly. They dug their own grave, JC. We're going to eliminate global communications altogether.
I don't know. Sounds like overkill.
As long as technology has a global reach, someone will have the world in the palm of his hand. If not Bob Page, then Everett, Dowd.
Another Stone Age would hardly be an improvement.
Not so drastic. A dark age, an age of city-states, craftsmen, government on a scale comprehensible to its citizens.
I'll think about it.
Savage has a map of Sector 3 from when he worked down there. I'm transmitting now. Use it to find your way to Page's complex in Sector 4. Then find the coolant control room, which should be at the northwest corner of Sector 4. Cut off the coolant to the reactors, then go to the reactor lab. I will tell you how to trigger an explosion.
Thanks for the map, Tracer. We had to have that conversation to gain access to Sector 3. Let us check out that map. It's quite a hefty map, and it tells us about a lot of interesting places like the Aquinas Hub, Nexus 24, Terminal 13. We, I believe, are here. We also have another secondary goal, New Dark Age. First, go to the coolant control room at the northwest corner of Sector 4 and cut off coolant to the reactors. Then return to the reactor lab in Sector 3 to finish the job. Destroying the global communications hub will plunge the world into another dark age. Dark, but perhaps free from global tyranny. We'll think about it. Now let's move forward and see if there's anything on that body.
A corpse, yes. You feel something. I must know what you're feeling.
Helios, you're starting to become as creepy and sinister as Icarus was. I don't like that. Now we need to watch out for these walkways because there are MJ-12 troopers that patrol them. And they're quite dangerous. They have a height advantage on us and we don't want... Ooh, there's also someone up there. We need to watch out for that person. There's one person and you have a GEP gun. Now you're gone. Let's see if we can find the other person. We could also just go up there and try and take them out immediately, but I think there's something we want to take care of first. And that is this Karkian and this Karkian. Hello, would you like to come this way? You would? Marvellous. You're gone? I want to see what's on this body. And you, by the way, you really hurt. And you really hurt too. Unfortunately, you were trying to get a good shot and failed. Let's see if that was worth it. You have a multi-tool, just in case we needed one. I don't think we do. Let's pop over here and up this ladder. Of course, also a body in there, I think.
My own augmentations are nearly complete. Soon, I will be more powerful than you can imagine.
You may be, but, oh, there's also a sniper up there. We need to watch out for you. Oh, wow. We are pinned down here. Need to heal up and, try and take care of you. Now, we could use this stairway to gain access to you, I think, and I'm actually going to do that. I'll deal with you later. Oh, hello, you! You're on the run! Flee!
Get out of here.
I'm afraid I can't. I have places to be.
You don't belong in this sector.
To be fair, Jerry, I don't belong in any sector.
Go!
I'm going, just the way you're going. Anyone else here? I think there might be. Let's, open up these first. This place definitely is deserving of being the final area of the game. It is extremely tricky. I also want to double check. Yep, I'm still using the, buckshot here. Definitely want the buckshot.
I will now explain why you have been allowed to reach Sector 3. Come to that when it's up. Until you have received my instructions, I will not open the blast doors to Sector 4.
Well, looks like we're being forced to talk to Helios before we can progress. First things first, though. Need to get rid of these two. Starting with you. You're gone! And there's one other person I need to deal with. There's someone over there. You're the sniper. Now you're gone. Oh, and there's you! Hello! Avanti! And you managed to survive, Jerry. I'm quite impressed. I was expecting you to, blow up as well.
Someone's there.
And there's you! You really shouldn't have, come to engage me. Because no amount of damage you're going to deal is going to be sufficient. Anything else over here? Doesn't seem like it, but it is definitely worth checking. Let us reload. You're still running around panicking. That's fine. And you're going to open this door for me. I don't think you're meant to open that door for me. That indeed has infinite keypad strength. Yep, I think you just opened the way to somewhere I really shouldn't be. But that's okay. I don't mind. You're going to go back to work there. There's some buckshot and a data cube. Susie, go. The cages are open. I don't know what happened. Some kind of attack. I got into the Aquinas hub. Yes, the code works, and our monkey friends are transgenics, I'm pretty sure. I will be in the reactor lab. Don't come to find me. I will meet you on the surface, when it's safe. Chances are you didn't manage to get there. Now, we could use 4 multi-tools to open this up, but we don't have to. Instead, we can hack this security terminal and get access to it this way. More than once when I played this game, I have used multi-tools and then realised I can do this. Also, we're going to turn this off and open up the way to the reactor lab and turn off the camera here. You don't seem to care about what I'm doing? Good. I believe if you try and use the multi-tools, he will get angry. I'm just going to take this. You don't mind, do you? No, you don't. Let's upgrade this, so now, aggressive defense system, the range with which detonation occurs is increased moderately. Marvelous. Let's go over here, but first, let's go and get that sniper rifle ammo. We really need that. There's also some tech goggles there, just in case you need some. We don't need any. Back up we go, when we grab onto the ladder, and we're gonna head this way. I believe there was somebody patrolling around here, but I took care of them. There's a data cube. Hey Sandy, I finally got the security login for Lab B13 from Mac. He said to have a ball, just don't blow us all to Kingdom Come while you're at it. If you do find anything that helps with hooking up those blue fusion gizmos, let us know. It might give us a better idea of exactly how those reactors work. Login, Area 51, password Bravo13. Jake. I imagine Jake is also gone. I imagine pretty much everyone we're going to be speaking to apart from Jerry is gone. Now up here's that person I took care of, and we can also see you there. But before I decide to go into there, I'm going to go up here and see what I can find. There is another data cube. From Jacob Mackenzie to Agent Kayo. I'm moving all the explosives we find into storage. I don't think there's any danger of sweating or spontaneous detonation. This stuff looks like it was pretty stable. But I thought it might be best to put it in a secure, structurally sound location. If you or your people require access, the explosives locker code is 4225. Good to know! And there's also someone here who has a bioelectric cell. You know what? We could do with getting one of them. We could also do with checking out what's in that water. So let's jump up here. It's going to be a little bit precarious, but we did it. There is a multi-tool I see there. And we don't need that. What do you have? You have a hazmat suit. A way that you can survive in that area full of radiation that we saw on the camera. Now let us go to the place that we shouldn't really have access to yet, which is the Aquinas Hub access. We get 100 skill points for critical location bonus, and we have 379 skill points. It's not likely we're going to be getting any more skill ups in this game, sufficient to get us more actual upgrades in our abilities. But we may do. Now let's heal up and have a look at what's on your body. Nothing. You have an assault rifle and tech goggles. There is a multi-tool here and a book, chapter 34 of Jacob's Shadow, and a ladder leading down.
All the way down, JC. Get to Page's compound and take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly. We'll bring back the old institutions, the prosperity of the last century, the giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together.
Hello.
There's a voice I haven't heard in years. Rueful, as I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati, pining for its return. Neither nostalgic or senile. Oh well, the old take comfort in delusions. No harm done.
And there's Stanton Dowd. I was about to remark that it's been a long time since we've heard from him, and then Bob Page interrupted me. Also, this is how you get access to here. This person has a rebreather, and this is a good opportunity to take care of some MJ-12 troopers without them being able to get access to you. And I believe there is also a giant robot that we can take care of. Yes, there is. Might be time to use this now. Oh yes! Marvelous. One less giant robot to take care of. Let's go over to here and see if anybody can get to us. I don't think they can. Marvelous. Now, what is in here that we want? First, we shall hack into this and see if there's any useful information for us. There is! The cloning prospectus. Lots of interesting information there. Something from De Beers, bovine manipulation. I think this was a intercepted one. Bob Page, secondary unit. Information about us. Is Aquinas secure? And finally, a situational update. Lots of information here. Denton is mentioned quite a bit in many of those emails. Seems like Bob Page is more worried about us than he may admit. Let's get into this, shall we? We have plenty of lockpicks. We can afford to spend a few just to see what's in this locked drawer. Who wants to bet it's going to be something useless, like a can of pop or something? The answer is... well, I didn't mean to click that. The answer is... there's a gas grenade and a bioelectric cell. My, that was completely worthless. Ah, well. Let's keep looking around here first before we decide to head down that ladder. We're going to leave Station 17 alone and head all the way down. Back down to here. There are some robots we may want to deal with. I am curious, however, about going into there and into here. This area is flooded. Ah, this is how we get into here without jumping over the fence. Right. Let's activate... oh! Let's activate this and note that there is a greasel in there who's going to hit us. Unfortunate, but what can you do? We shall heal up as well. Another greasel. We can deal with you. Now let's read this. Mac. Looks like another leak in the reactor room, but check the wastewater filters first. We might get lucky. Paige is on my ass about the power grid. Some sort of medical procedure this afternoon. If the problem's not the filters, we need to know ASAP if there's an issue with the containment system. Note that Paige changed the code to the reactor room this morning. It's now 2001. There are tranquilizer darts. There is also a key to the stairwell. And you have a mini crossbow. Oh my, I don't need that. Also, we don't appear to be taking any damage from radiation there. I thought we might, but we aren't. We might as well keep that, I suppose. We might have a use for it. Now let's head down here and see about grabbing some goodies. And of course, switching to sabo shells, because sabo shells are going to be useful here. We could alternatively just throw a grenade or two. That might work. Would you like a grenade? I got rid of one of them. That made it much easier. We can't get over there without crouch jumping, it would seem. But we'll do it. Have at thee! And this is fine. 3 shots, I would have preferred 2, but what can you do? Let's see what goodies we can get. We can't pick this one up for some reason. Now we can. In here, a lockpick. Good. Makes up for that lockpick that we wasted. And this leads to the reactor lab. B13. I also could have just taken the stairs. Ah well. Be careful here. 100 skill points for critical location bonus. Switch back to buckshot. Heal ourselves up.
These are the antimatter reactors. 2 giant bombs waiting to blow. But first you will have to go to Sector 4 to shut down the coolant. Watch out for the escaped Greys down below.
You couldn't possibly go through with something like that. You'd kill everyone, including yourself.
Oh, is that Bob Page being very concerned? I think it is. Also, let's deal with you. While you haven't noticed that we're here, there's also you. We might want to go and see what you have. To do that, we're going to have to activate this. You have a bioelectric cell. There's also you. You're gone. We could actually do with using a bioelectric cell. There we go. And we are out. There's somebody over there we could have a conversation with. Let's do so. If we can climb the ladder. Hello.
They still there?
Who?
The Greys. They're right outside by the reactors.
You mean space aliens?
We lost power when the missile hit. The cages, they came unlocked.
You have a pretty clean shot at the surface if you leave now.
No, not until I see troops. How'd you get back here? This area is restricted.
I was thinking about firing up the reactors.
Good one. Even the Seraphic 8X guys say the reaction's too unstable. They only bring it up to run tests.
Alien technology?
And that's what they say, but I think it's a lie. The Greys are just clones. They say from cells they got at Roswell, but how do we know? They could have just engineered monkeys to not have any hair.
Can the Greys run the reactors?
Ha! They're monkeys. That's the thing. Maybe they have super brains, but they don't know anything about any alien civilization because they grew up in cages. Never been to Sector 4 myself, but they locked the blast doors because they're doing more than cloning down there. I found out one of the codes, 1038, but that turned out to be for the Aquinas hub, here in Sector 3. I don't know. Maybe the Aquinas system controls access, but I haven't figured out how yet.
But there is someone pronouncing Aquinas. But this is where you would normally get the code to get to Helios.
They're still out there.
I don't think they are. I think I got rid of them.
Knew they'd escape eventually. I knew it!
Only a matter of time, it would seem.
We better wait for the guards.
You wait for the guards. I'm going to deal with the guards. How about that?
We better wait for the guards.
Also, we cannot activate this, or any of these, because they're all locked away. Still, a good thing to clear the way, so that we can do that at some point. Now let us head over to where we need to be, and that is towards the Aquinas hub. That is not the way we want to go. We want to go this way. Silly me! I think we've pretty much done all we want to here. Also might as well get a little bit of bioelectric energy back. And grab a lockpick or two. And some sabo shells. The lockpicks, I believe, were up here. All the way up here. Around here, there also should be a There's a lockpick and a bioelectric cell to make up for the one that I lost. Excellent. And when we come back, folks, we're going to have a conversation with Helios. See what Helios wants us to do, and maybe get to Bob Page. Also, another bioelectric cell. Do I need that? That is a good question. How is my bioelectric energy doing? It's at 100. I don't need that. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. There are probably going to be some enemies down there I need to take care of, but that's okay. I'm ready for them. Probably not with that ammo, though. Keep switching between these. Gotta make sure I'm using the right stuff. Don't want to use buckshot against robots. Don't want to ideally use sabot against non-robots. And yet I still mix it up anyway. Silly me. Later.